This is the last video for decomposition of copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate. Here's what the final product looks like. You can see we've gone from the deep blue color to this kind of grayish white, even maybe with a little bit of a blue tinge, light blue tinge kind of material. Okay, and again, the only way that can happen is if water is removed from the molecule. So we measure it 147.73. Okay, so your mass of your test tube plus your copper sulfate, which is what's left inside of the beaker there, is 147.73 grams. To figure out the mass of the water that is left over, you got to subtract this number here from the mass of the copper sulfate pentahydrate that was in up here. So 148.57 subtract 147.73 will give you 0.84 grams. We're not going to worry about the copper sulfate mass, so you can just scratch it out. So we get 0.84 grams. Now we predicted 0.90, so that's pretty close. There might be a little bit of water left in there, which is why you still got a bit of a light blue color in the crystals, but heating up any more probably won't get rid of that. So that's pretty close. That's a pretty good result. So we saw the mass to go from 2.5 grams, the stuff that's inside the test tube, the crystals, go to 0.84 grams. So we lost mass. The only way that can happen is if this molecule here decomposes, we remove the water molecules, we release water, and we produce copper sulfate. So we're basically getting rid of the stuff on the right, and what we're left with is stuff that's left on the left here, the copper sulfate. Okay, so that's a decomposition reaction.